Man, you irrelevant and I said what I said.
YB sound like he angry.
A dumb act smart.
To me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how
Young boy, king of rap. We just gotta claim it today. King of rap.
NLE Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk.
Saying Cottrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees.
We're locked in with another explosive update. And before anything else, make sure you smash that like button, drop a comment, subscribe, and turn on every notification. Because what you're about to hear has the entire internet in chaos, confusion, and straight disbelief as NBA YoungBoy sets social media on fire once again. This whole situation went left fast after his Twitter mysteriously disappeared right after he posted a series of heavy emotional and almost alarming messages that instantly had fans worried. One of the first messages he dropped said, "Jayan, hold on. Please don't let go. I've been scared of someone taking you from me. I haven't been happy waking up in the morning." And the moment people saw that, everybody could feel something wasn't right behind those words, because that didn't sound like regular young boy talk. That sounded like somebody who's genuinely hurting. But he didn't stop there. He kept going, writing, "I'm abusing my body and getting taken advantage of," which made everything even more concerning, because that wasn't a casual statement. It sounded like he was admitting to something dark happening behind the scenes, something personal, something he couldn't hold in any longer. Then he added, "I messed up and didn't stay safe," and that only made the entire internet explode with comments, reactions, and nonstop speculation about what exactly he meant by that. It got even deeper when he followed up saying, "I should go now. Nah, I just need you right now," like he was torn between checking out emotionally and desperately wanting someone to anchor him. And the final hit came when he tweeted, "I'm saying anything, so you call me. I'm high," mama face with tears of joy, with a laughing emoji that made everything feel even more confusing because it mixed seriousness with humor in a way that didn't match the way of the earlier messages. Fans immediately started claiming he relapsed, that old habits were coming back, that he wasn't in a good space mentally, and that something was seriously wrong. The rumors spread so fast it was like wildfire, and everybody was trying to figure out what was true and what wasn't. So the first thing I did was check his Instagram, and boom, right there, young boy posted a clip like he wanted everyone to know he was still active, still moving, still online. But the weird part is, right after that I jumped to YouTube only to see a brand new video titled Zero IQ, and suddenly everything started making a different kind of sense, like maybe all of this wasn't random at all. When the video kicks in, the opening scene shows his homie holding him up a staircase, and young boy looks completely gone, eyes low, body loose, moving like he's been drinking or getting high heavily. Then he's begging a woman to let him back inside, because he got nowhere else to go. The whole energy of the scene is dark, rough, gritty, and real enough to make fans believe it wasn't acting. But here's the crazy twist. This whole thing was just promo. YB knows exactly how to take drama, turn it into a narrative, flip it into a storyline, and turn the entire internet into promotion for his music. He doesn't need billboards. He doesn't need label budgets. He uses real-time chaos as his marketing strategy, and honestly, he's one of the best at it. Once the track starts, young boy wastes no time throwing shots. He disses NLE Choppa, touches on the situation involving Jania, and throws out one of the wildest lines the internet has heard this year when he says his girl slept with Kevin Durant and Ken Carson. That line alone froze the whole timeline because nobody expected those names come out of his mouth. Now everybody knows when YB says girls, he is not talking about Jania. That's not his wife. That's not the mother of his child he respects publicly. He's talking about random women around him. And apparently these women were connected to major names because dropping Kevin Durant and Ken Carson in a bar like that shook the internet. But then he switches gears and goes at NLE Choppa, saying something along the lines of, "Respond to him? He ain't never ran nothing down." Basically telling the world NLE doesn't have enough weight for him to respond to his diss track. And that right there sparked another huge wave of comments. Then he drops another line about messing with somebody and claims Jania was mad. But according to him, she shouldn't have been because that woman wasn't even on his level. And that line sent fans spiraling because it sounded like he admitted to sleeping with one of Jania's friends. At first, people thought he was talking about Arabian, but then the internet cracked open a whole different twist. Turns out people online started claiming Young Boy was actually talking about Nick from Nick and King, the YouTuber, and that revelation hit the timeline like a nuke. Everyone was shocked, confused, and scrambling trying to make sense of everything. Somebody online posted, "The things money makes people do. Whole time you think someone your friend, and they creeping with your partner." And that comment alone had people's jaws on the floor. Then folks started digging deeper and discovered that Jania unfollowed Nick, Real Kobe, and Poppy K, all people connected to Nick, all people previously close with Jania. So fans instantly started connecting dots, drawing lines, putting pieces together like detectives trying to solve a case overnight. Someone else commented, "Nick out here on Demon Time? What is happening?" And suddenly Kiana got dragged into the situation, too, because she's friends with Nick. But Kiana immediately came out on social media saying, "I stick to the girl code. I would never backdoor my friend," trying to separate herself from the whole thing. But fans weren't letting go. They started claiming Jania unfollowed Kiana as well, not because she did something wrong, but because if Nick really slept with Young Boy, then Kiana must have known, and since she didn't warn Jania, that friendship was cut too. Social media turned into a full-blown investigation. Then things took another wild turn when Jania jumped in and confirmed Nick was indeed the person who allegedly slept with Young Boy. That confirmation sent the situation into complete overdrive. And as if things weren't messy enough, YB doubled down in the song, saying Jania was upset but shouldn't have been because according to him the whole situation wasn't even worth getting heated about. Then, towards the end of the track, he says, "Baby girl, I'm sorry I got a low IQ," which had the internet going insane. Some people said he sounded slow, others said he was high, others said he was trolling, but everyone was trying to figure out what he meant. Then he added, "Baby girl, I'm sorry, I won't ever lie to you," and that connected back to his earlier tweets where he confessed to abusing his body and not staying safe. It made it feel like he was using the song to explain those tweets. And honestly, everything lined up too perfectly. That's why I said earlier I think this entire meltdown, or what looked like a meltdown, was actually part of a calculated rollout. Young Boy has done something similar before either in a song or a tweet, maybe before he went to jail the last time. If you remember that too, drop it in the comments because there's layers to this rollout. Matter of fact, comment what you think about this entire situation, and if you haven't heard the full track yet, go listen to it and tell me what you rate it from 0 to 10. Slide into the comments and break it down because I want to see how the streets are feeling about this one. Before you dip out, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications so you never miss a drop. Joining the family costs nothing and you'll be locked in with Rap Uncovered, the place that brings you the real stories the industry tries to hide. We drop heat every single day, and tomorrow's upload is about to be even crazier, even deeper, and guaranteed unmissable.